Well, I want to thank you for coming. My name is Lori, for those of you that don't know me. Tonight we're going to be going over fitness myths, and we're going to be busting them. So we'll be talking about some of the truths behind some of the fitness myths out there and some of our current fitness trends. So some of you I know are current patients at Total Health System. Some of you may not be a patient. Maybe you came with a friend. And maybe if you are a patient, you don't even know all the things that we offer here at Total Health Systems. So we have a number of different services. We are your multi-specialty clinic. Most people will come in because they are looking for a chiropractor because maybe they hurt their back or their neck. And you'll start with one of our chiropractors. At that point, the chiropractor may think you would also benefit from some physical therapy. And that's where you would come on over and you'd work with some of our therapists. As you start to get better and you're feeling less of that pain and we're looking to kind of get you more independent, then you might come over and see me. And I'm an athletic trainer and personal trainer. And my job when I'm working with our patients is to get you doing some strengthening exercises and get you on a program to help you continue to gain strength even on your own. We also have massage therapy. A lot of people come here just for massage. And then we also have weight loss and a wellness class. And of course we have a medical doctor on staff and of course our chiropractors. But we're here tonight to talk about some of our fitness trends. So if we kind of look through some of these fitness trends in the past, today we might kind of laugh at them. And then we look at some of our fitness trends that we're going through right now, the shape weight and our shape up shoes. So we're going to talk about these things and what is the truth behind them? What is the science behind them? Is there any truth to them? Are they helpful? But to kind of get us started, I've given everybody a true or false quiz that you can kind of work your way through. And it's not going to be graded. It's going to be just for you, just for yourself, just like your teachers used to say in school. This is for you to learn from. So go ahead and take notes on your true or false quiz and then share the knowledge with your friends and family. So going through, cutting calories is the best way to lose weight. True or false? Eating at night makes you gain weight. Drinking lots of water will help you lose weight. When trying to lose weight, you should start with lots of cardio first, then start the resistance training. Eating fat helps you burn fat. You will burn more calories if you don't eat before a workout. Following the fat burn program is the best way to lose weight. Free weights are better than machines. I'm not losing weight yet. My fat is turning to muscle. One of my favorites. Yeah. All right, so let's go through these. Is there any truth to these? Cutting calories is the best way to lose weight. True or false? Well, this is a tricky one. It's true and false. So let's look at this. For the first thing we need to know is we need to know your number. For everybody here, there is a certain number of calories that your body burns in a typical day. You need to know that number. If you are eating above that number, cutting calories is the best way for you to lose weight. Now, if you know this number and we look at your food logs and we find out that you are eating considerably less than this number. So just say, for example, your number is 2,000. And we come measure how much food you're actually eating and maybe you're only eating 1,200 calories. I don't want you cutting any more calories. You are so far below how many calories you need to be bringing in that you're actually putting your body into a state of starvation. So when you do eat, your body holds on to that fuel because it doesn't know when you're going to give it any more. Your body knows it needs more than 1,200 calories a day. That's all you're getting it. So when you do feed your body, it just holds on to it nice and tight. So in that case, cutting calories is not the best way for that person to lose weight. Now, it's not just about the calories either. Even if you're eating the right amount of calories, they have to be coming from the right sources. So it has to come from real food, nutritious food, not food that comes out of a package or is highly processed. The closer we can get to natural occurring food, the better, okay? So hopefully that makes sense. Cutting calories may or may not be the best way to lose weight. Depends on the situation. All right, our next one. Eating at night makes you gain weight. Uh-oh, it's another tricky one. True or false? Well, first, let me just tell you that you are not Cinderella. There isn't anything that magically happens after a certain hour that, oh, everything you eat after 6 o'clock turns to fat. It's not how your body works. Your body doesn't know what time the clock says. Okay? So it comes back to you have to know your number. So if you know your number, let's say again, for example, is 2,000. And it's 6 o'clock at night and you haven't had dinner. Maybe so far today you've eaten 1,500 calories. You have 500 more calories that you get to eat today. So whether you eat those at 6 o'clock or 4 o'clock, doesn't matter. You can have those calories. So another example of this is if we look at the European countries. A lot of European countries eat dinner very, very late, 8, 9 o'clock at night. And we all know they don't have the obesity problem that the United States has. They're catching up, but they're not as bad off as we are. So it's not related to the fact that they eat at 8 or 9 o'clock at night. Again, it goes about, well, how many calories are you eating? It's not about what time it is. How many calories are you eating? Where are those calories coming from? We also know in European countries, they eat a lot less processed and packaged food. Their food's coming out of their garden and from the market. It's more natural, less processed. And I can use myself as an example. My schedule's pretty varied. Some nights I don't get home till 7:30, 8 o'clock. I haven't eaten my calories for the day. So whether I'm eating my calories, my dinner, my last calories at 7:30 or 5:30, doesn't make a difference, okay? So it's not about what time you eat, it's about if you have room for those calories, okay? And then of course, where are those calories coming from? All right, moving on. Drinking water will help you lose weight. True or false? This is true. And I can't even talk about this slide without getting thirsty and having to drink. So any of you that have done Weight Watchers, you've had this pounded into your head. Drink water, drink water, drink water. It's very, very true. So what happens is if you become dehydrated, you are dehydrated because you're not drinking enough water, you're drinking too much coffee, too much pop, not enough water. Your body has a hard time burning fat. Your body wants to burn fat, but you need to be hydrated in order to do that. The water also helps get rid of the toxins in your body. If you are not drinking enough water, there's a reduction in blood volume. So this means that it's harder for this oxygen-rich blood to travel to your working muscles, to travel to your brain. No, nothing's functioning how it is optimally as it can, as it should. And of course, water helps you to maintain muscle tone. Muscle tone's a good thing, right? We're all working towards having more toned muscles. So drinking lots of water will help you lose weight. That is true. Coffee doesn't count. It has to be water. All right, when trying to lose weight, you should start with lots of cardio first, then add resistance training. Totally false. Totally false. You need to do them both. When people start out doing just cardio, they start out on this workout regimen or this weight loss routine, and they do all this cardio, they're cutting their calories, cardio, you risk losing muscle. And muscle is your friend. Muscle burns a lot of calories for you all day long. So you want to keep that muscle. You want to maybe even improve that muscle, gain some muscle. By just doing cardio, you risk losing that muscle. Now here's the other benefit of adding resistance training in right away. When you are doing your resistance training workout, and when I say resistance training, I mean using weights, using your body weight, using pulleys, using medicine balls, lots of different ways that you can get resistance training in. And if you're not sure what that is, well, that means you need to come see me and do a couple personal training sessions. So when when you are doing resistance training, you are burning a ton of calories during that workout. When you are working those muscles, contract and relax, you are burning a lot of calories. You are burning a lot of calories after that resistance workout. And that 45 minutes to 60 minutes after your resistance training workout, your metabolism is up. You are burning a ton of calories. So that is a good thing. The other benefit when you're doing resistance training is your metabolism is going to be higher over time, 24 hours a day. Because even if you just gain a little bit of muscle tone, gain a little bit of strength, you've increased your metabolism. Higher metabolism means it's easier to lose weight. So why waste time by doing 6 to 12 weeks of just cardio? You could be getting added benefit by adding that resistance training in. I know resistance training can be a little intimidating, but that's where you need to get with a professional and get some guidance on that. That's what we're here for. All right, the next one. Oh, one of my favorites. Eating fat helps your body burn fat. This is true. Eat the fat. Fat tastes good. Fat makes your food taste good. Fat makes you feel more full. Now, of course, we want to be aware of what kind of fat we're eating, where this fat is coming from. But if you think about it, we live in a society where we have more low-fat, fat-free food available than ever. But yet, we're more overweight than ever. So something's not going good with this low-fat, no-fat food. Let's get away from this packaged, manufactured, created in a laboratory food. Let's get back to the basics, food that comes from the earth, and eat real food. And let's go ahead and have some fat. When you have fat with your diet, one, it helps you burn fat. It helps you slow digestion process. So when you're eating your fruits and your vegetables, you're actually going to get more nutrition out of them because they're taking their time being digested because you had some fat with it. So eating fat does help your body burn fat. Now there was a study in the International Journal of Obesity where it had two groups of women. Both groups of women were eating the same number of calories. They were given the same, maybe it was a 1,200 calorie diet, I don't know, whatever it was. But the one group of women had a higher percentage of their calories coming from fat. They were eating 30% of their calories from fat. The other group was eating 20% of their calories from fat. Guess which group lost the most weight? The group that was eating more fat. So, I'm not saying go out and eat a bag of chips, but I'm saying look at where you're getting fat. Make sure it's coming from a healthy place. You know, there's lots of healthy fats in fish. You can get fat from red meat. You know, if you're not a vegetarian, you need to eat red meat. Go ahead and eat some of that meat. Now, I hope it's organic and it's not chemically processed or fed all these hormones and stuff. But this is naturally occurring fat coming from a food that basically comes from the earth. Don't be afraid of it. It tastes good. It fills you up. All right, next one. You will burn more fat if you don't eat before your workout. Totally false. You've got to fuel the engine, and you've got to fuel it with premium fuel. Okay? If you are not eating before you work out, you risk passing out, having low blood sugar. Now, I used to work in a large gym, and I started my day at 6 o'clock in the morning. And I can tell you, every January and February, there was increased incidence of members passing out because they would get up early, not eat breakfast, and come work out. I even had one woman walk up to me and tell me she wasn't feeling good and pass out right there in my arms. So it's a very common occurrence because a lot of people believe this, or they're just not taking the time to eat before they work out. But another one that's important to me